Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Antho, and welcome back to my Let's Play survival series in Minecraft. Now, in the first episode, our goal was to get full enchanted diamond armor, and we successfully did that. However, I ran into a few encounters because I didn't actually have a base, so the goal of this video is to get a base going, so that way I have somewhere I can call home. Sit back, relax, and let's get started on this new episode. So I figured the best place to start would be putting the basic outline of my house. And honestly, a house this simple shouldn't have taken me this long, but it really did. And I'm not that good at building or creative, so I definitely used a YouTube tutorial for this. I'll leave the link in the description, so that way you guys can see exactly where I found it. But like I said, I started out with the basic outline, and I make a bunch of errors of putting extra blocks and extra things. I did change the way he had the floors designed. I like cobblestone, the deep slate cobblestone. It looks really nice. So this is really going to be a two-story house, where I'll be able to have my enchanting table inside and also my nether portal directly on the house. The most tedious part of this whole thing was right here when I noticed, wow, all my chests are in the way and I have to move everything over so I can actually get the house done. But wow, did I have so many stuff. And honestly, being organized in Minecraft is one of the things I suck at the most. So this was really, really tedious for me. And not to mention, when the house was done, I had to go back and actually put everything in chests upstairs where I make my chest room. So if that wasn't already bad enough, I do it twice. The real thing that sold me in this house was the way they had the nether portal inside the house and a part of it. I thought that was really dope. Again, I'm not that good at building, so this was honestly the nicest thing I think I've ever built in my life. And I also found out how much I hate stairs because I never know how I have to actually stack them so they go the way that I want them to. But I continued working through the house for what felt like, honestly, an hour and a half, which is a lot of Minecraft days. But I finally got to the roof, and I did a really basic roof because, again, not that creative. And I was really happy with the way this was coming along. Again, believe me when I tell you, this is definitely the nicest thing I've ever built in Minecraft. I like it a lot because, like I said, the nether portal is connected to it. It has kind of like a balcony. And wow, honestly, really happy with the way that turned out. I added leaves because I just really like that rustic feel. I went out and got some glass so I could make windows. I made a lot of lanterns so that way my house would be lit up and they look nicer than torches because I flex, you know what I'm saying? I flex a little bit. And just like that, after a few more torches and a few more flexes on the house, my house was finally done. Sheesh! Absolutely love this house, but there's no time to waste and we have to go straight into the nether. Obviously, I take off all my good gear because I don't want to actually die with it, and it's time to see what kind of nether spawn I get. And you guessed it. Honestly, the only nether spawn I could ever be capable of getting, a bad one. So I bridged across until I was able to kind of jump down in here. Obviously, it's a lot of soul sand, so I'm very slow. But I'm actually here for soul sand, just to work on a little project. So I build the stairway back up so I can get to my base. And I make my way back to the overworld. Very happy I was able to get soul sand that fast. Now I'm back in the overworld. And I immediately go and I make a few diamond shovels. Now, there's a few more things I need to get before I can start on my project. So I go to sleep just to get that out of the way. And I go get some kelp. If you don't know by now, I am going to make an elevator from my mine shaft all the way to the roof so I don't have to climb the ladders. But I need a few things. I need sand. I need coal. A lot of coal because I noticed I didn't have any coal. And I also needed that kelp. I stumbled across a new village. Didn't really spend too much time there. There really wasn't anything. But I went crazy for coal. Oh, yes, my trident boy. I get to fight another trident guy. I keep hoping that one day, after all the trouble they give me, they'll actually drop a trident. But no, he did not. So yes, there you go. I mean, I could just pick that one up if this was real life, but it's not. So I pick up this lapis and keep getting more coal, like I said. And I immediately put all my coal into my furnaces. This is where I notice I'm gonna have to go stupid dummy and get a lot of sand because I'm gonna need a lot of glass so I could do my elevator. Honestly, I just love the sound of sand being shoveled. Just shh, listen, listen. Sweet, sweet, sweet sand. But there's no more time to play. So I go put all my sand to cook so it could become glass. I put a little bit of the extra away because I got a lot more than I thought I would actually need. That's my chest room that I worked off camera. And now I start building the actual elevator shaft down and dealing with this little cave. So that way I can start seeing where I need to put the glass because I want my elevator to actually be seen. Whew, diamonds. Don't you just love stumbling across diamonds when you're just doing something accidentally? And I got a massive vein there, so I was super happy with that. I got 17 diamonds, and I go about my day. So yeah, I come here, I grab a lot of the glass, and now I start building it to see exactly how I'm going to have it. And I go up multiple times. I do this a lot because obviously I need about 4 around. This is me being great. Watch this. Yes, I love it. Exactly why I can't play hardcore Minecraft. I die a lot. I come back, I get all my stuff, super stressed out at this point, and I start building up again. But I know that once this headache is done, I'll have this, and it will be so efficient for me to get in and out of my mine, and I'll be so happy with this in the end. So I keep building up. I'm almost positive I die a few more times off camera also, but you know how it is. So I get it up, and obviously I'm watching a YouTube tutorial for this because I have no idea what I'm actually doing. But one thing I do know is that I lost my soul sand. So you gotta deal with these guys. These guys are so annoying, but honestly, they're no match for me. Listen, yes, they're a match for me. They killed me plenty of times. But I go back and I get a bunch of soul sand so I don't misplace it. And I do the worst MLG water bucket of all time. Yes, you know? Again, thank God I'm not playing hardcore Minecraft, so I take a better approach because I know the chances of me MLG water bucking is literally none. About as good as me saying it successfully. So I put the water down and I start swimming down. I take my potion of breathing so I could actually put the kelp on without dying because, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, the YouTube video says you put kelp on because it makes the water blocks source not just normal blocks, whatever. But I go ahead, I break that, and I put my soul sand. And just like that, my friends on YouTube, we have an automatic water elevator. So that way I no longer have to go up those stairs that take a lot going down to negative Y58. Yeah, listen, you know, I definitely had a problem figuring out how to get back down to my elevator shaft. But I figured it out. So now we have it. I could jump down. Obviously, one day I would love to put it with something else so I can come up, but that's it for now. I go straight to terraforming this land. I know in future videos I have a lot of plans for this area, so I just took advantage of it now, and I was like, you know, let me go ahead and get rid of a lot of this. Now, I'll be fair. I spent a lot more time doing this than I should have, and I go transfer some of my dirt over, get my chest a little bit organized, and I go right back to terraforming. When I say I did this for a lot, I mean probably like 3 or 4 whole Minecraft days I spent terraforming this. I have plans in the future for villager breeders and stuff like that, so that's the area I was left with. I come over here and I start with trying to get a mending book, and good Lord Almighty, when I tell you that I was trying for days. I mean, literal days. I ended up not being able to get like a good order, so I jumped in the house with them. And let me tell you guys, just watch for yourself. And there you have it, a mending book. I actually ended up going off camera and doing this for hours until I got it. Of course, 32 emeralds was such a stiff trade, but it is what it is. So I went and I had a few ideas on how I was going to make some money, but I noticed something. If I wanted any automatic farms or anything even remotely similar to that, I was going to need a lot, and I mean a lot of iron. So I watched a YouTube tutorial on how to make a simple iron farm, and let me tell you, am I happy that I did, because woo, this thing produces some iron. I mean, even in my series right now, I literally had to turn it off because I have like 3 double chests of straight iron. I mean, this thing pumps out. So I started with the basic outline of everything. Obviously, I can't count, so just watch me quietly count some blocks. Don't want to make no errors. But yep, I go and I shovel this area because that's what the tutorial told me to do. I need some lava to kill the golems, but I don't have any gold. So I ran home and I assume I got some gold. Okay, wow. I know I was going to need some villagers for this, so I set up these rails. And when I tell you guys, I never used them. I mean, I never used them. I immediately, after I couldn't figure out why the redstone wasn't turning it on, I switched to boats. And I got my 3 villagers that I was going to need. The farm is set up really nice. I was excited with the way it was coming out. Again, I had to upgrade that to chest, double chest, because it was so strong. I almost suffocated there. Screw that guy. Screw that door. I keep working on getting the rest of the villagers that I need. I'm going to need 3 in total. And yeah, I mean, you know, obviously boating was the easiest option for me, but it's not the most efficient option. But I go ahead and break them. This should be a really simple part, except for, you know, my friend here running away from me for no reason. But they should, in theory, go to sleep. I'll break their beds, and they'll go underground. And, okay. Yeah, this is a big problem that I guess in this video I technically don't fix. I have iron golem spawning literally everywhere. I obviously I did something wrong. I plan on relocating this to, like, the sky so that doesn't happen, so it's more official. But, you know, I end up fixing it off camera with putting a lot of torches, you know. I mean, a lot of torches. But just like that, an iron golem spawns in, and guess what? He dies, and it goes into the hopper. I come down here to this fancy area. I got iron. Woo! I was so excited, like beyond excited. You have no idea. So I go AFK for a little bit, maybe like 30 minutes, and I come back to over 2 stacks of iron. So let me tell you, I am super happy with this. A good old-fashioned iron farm. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. I can't wait for you guys to see episode 3. We do a lot of crazy stuff in that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you guys.